Mere fees from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And we're underway in Atlanta. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack. Well, the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
They'll run it here. It's James Conner. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Just 1 yard. Could have used considerably more. That's going to bring up 3rd and very long. They'll try and throw it here. Almost an opening drive interception, but that winds up on the ground. Incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down. On comes Bradley Pinion. Spent his first 4 seasons in the Bay Area to punt it. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. No return on that punt. And the 49ers will go on offense. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a 49er 1st down. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
And he's out a yard or 2 shy of the 15. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. The throw is caught. He has the San Francisco touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. First and 10 now from the 30. Ready to start this drive with Connor. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. They go play action on first. Pitts brings it in. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tackle made by Jair Brown.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
A first down carry for Connor. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Headed out right. That one's complete, right side.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Connor on the inside give. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A 5-yard gain helps, but they need a dozen now here on 3rd down. Back to throw now. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. So no return on that punt. And it'll be their football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Play action now with Purdy. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 5. Completed here to McCaffrey. And they get this down to the 28. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. All set up now for 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. We'll have him gain about a handful there. A.J. Terrell making that stop. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on third down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. Escapes a defender. And he bowls through the defense for a touchdown. The 49ers pull out in front further. 13-zip. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return starts at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Straight ahead, it's Connor. And they sense it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So they're left with fourth down here. They'll punt it away again. Bradley Pinion headed back out. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Drive starts out with a first and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Second and 6 now. That one's caught along the left sideline. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he gets him around 6 there. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Into the hands of Kittle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. He's contained at the line for no gain. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle. Now a timeout for an injured player. That's Christian McCaffrey being attended to. Hopefully with his history, this is something minor. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun is Purdy. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
We send a man in motion. On 3rd down, Purdy. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds. 4th down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. This a 39-yarder from the left hash. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the lead stays frozen at 14. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They get 13 on the pickup. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
He easily had the yardage for a 1st, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Throwing deep for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And the 49ers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll try it right with McCaffrey. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Throw in on 3rd and long. He beams one deep right side. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. They'll throw it. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. That one ends up a gain of 6. And the Falcons will have a first. Back to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. 16 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Now looking to throw. Makes the connection to James Conner. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
On the move, headed right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that means 3rd down coming up.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
To the air, 3rd and long. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. So now on is Young Hui Koo for the Falcons field goal. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. And he missed it. It's no good. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. He'll throw it. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Keyword, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He'll get this to Samuel. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They're going play action. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a 49er 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They've got a man in motion. Going to the ground again on 1st. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And he's brought down for a loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks instead. Well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Kittle brings it in. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Now Purdy. The throw is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
McCaffrey does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Now it's a bootleg for him. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun handoff to Connor. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On 2nd down, a run with Connor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Connor here from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Mike Hilton getting up there for the tackle.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Now a give. It's McCaffrey headed right. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
They're set up at the 35 now. 1st down throw by Purdy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Complete to Pearsall. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. He picks up 15 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
First down, San Francisco.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. This is the end of the third quarter. It's 49ers football, and they are hurting for points. They start this quarter with a huge lead. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Purdy setting up that play action. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now again, McCaffrey. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Stopped for no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th and 2.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. From the gun is Purdy. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
You don't get this complete to Pitts. And now get him down after he gets into the 48. But it's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
A give right side to Connor. And he winds up with a solid gain down past the 45. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
2nd and 4. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Diamador Lenore. There he goes on the right side. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Plenty to start this drive with Connor. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
From the 36. He'll get this one to Connor. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Back now, pressure on its way. Complete over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. He'll throw it. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They'll throw it again. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. This is Connor. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. Looking for a throw here. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And that brings up 4th and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
You know, these 4th down plays. All about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Trying an inside give to Garindo. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Shotgun, handoff to Garindo. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Stuck at the line, and now it'll be 2nd and 10.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case, a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Tight end in motion left. First throw for the backup now. Buying some time right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing with a blitz on the way. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. Jukes one defender, and he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
It's a punt coming from the Niners on fourth down, and Mitch Wisnowski out to boot it away. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Connor on the inside give. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Looking to the air here. It's complete to Hopkins. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. Throwing now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
And that run very short, only getting to the 27. Bringing it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Throwing from the gun here. He has the 1st over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That's another Falcons.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Look, you know I'm always trying to be positive, partner. You take away the ending, it was a great drive. Everything they were hoping for, but all that work and effort, it's gone.
And all that people are going to remember is that ending, Kate. That's all that unfortunately matters for this offense. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And even fighting that dreaded body clock with the West Coast trip, they played their game, and they're taking this victory back east with them. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers as we say goodbye from Atlanta.